This is the DE68 Hey Channel.
And don't forget tonight, after the 8:30 news bulletin.
Hi, this is Morris Day.
And Jimmy Jam. And Jerome Benton.
And we're from the time. Join us on Jeff Young's Big Beat tonight on Radio 1 FM.
Radio 1 FM, it's Boss.
Well, I'm very pleased that Radio 1 can welcome three members of the Time this evening to the Big Beat. We have Jimmy Jam with us, and Morris Day, and Jerome Benton.
Hey, thank you so much.
Looking cool.
Thanks, Governor.
Now, as I briefly discussed, I want to ask you about Pandemonium and everything else, and all the pandemonium that's been going on with it, I would think. But first of all, one very brief story from the very beginning, the conception. How did the original band actually form?
The original band was basically made up of Flight Time, which was Terry Lewis, Jelly Bean Johnson, Monty Moyer, myself, Jimmy Jam, well, Alexander O'Neill, and a few other people. Then there was another band, and JB, Jerome, he was with us. In Flight Time, moving equipment.
That's a road name.
And then Morris Day was in a band called Enterprise, which was like the Crosstown band. Before that, he was with a band called Grand Central, which was Prince and Andre Simone and people like that. And the only person missing was Jesse Johnson, who blew into town, and we dusted him off, as you like to say, Morris. And put a guitar in his hand, and that was how it was formed. It was kind of, Morris was looking for a band. Our band was already together. He said, "You're the band."
And that was it. So it was a kind of a cross-collateralization of the two sides of town.
Right.
So now moving right up to the current day, how on earth did the current reunion come about? Did you decide to make the record first, or did the movie conception come about and then you moved into the record? What happened?
Okay.
Jimmy Jam, you answered that question so well. Why don't you take that?
Well, yeah, I like to answer this question only because there's a perception that we were brought together to do the movie. That's not true. Actually, we got back together to do the record, to do the Pandemonium record. And in the interim, there had been some discussion about a time film happening, a time film.
Right.
And we actually had discussions with Prince about it. And Prince said, it would be great if you guys did a movie and like Purple Rain was my story, this movie will be your story. We said, great. Somehow by the time we got the script from Prince, things had slightly altered. It was supposed to be, a time movie with a cameo by Prince, and it turned
I must
into
admit,
a
I
Prince
thought
movie.
that sounded highly unlikely.
Yeah. Things kind of changed on us, but...
Didn't fool you, huh?
yeah, well,
We were all talking, we were like, well, Prince has really changed.
Yeah, we sure were.
He's all right these days. He's gonna
Drinking plenty of Kool-Aid. Drinking Kool-Aid, but
Blues.
yeah. But anyway, but that's what happened. But we got back together to do the album, and the idea for the movie kind of came after that.
Right, now the last album was some 7 years ago, and obviously rumour and everything runs riot, and there are stories that it was fairly acrimonious towards the end. So was it difficult to make all the phone calls to actually get the seven of you back, or had time been a great healer by then?
Well,
Say something, Morris.
well, I would, but that word acrimonious is kind of not in my dictionary.
I like that word.
I like it, but I don't know what it means. I take it that you mean...
You all fell out.
Yeah. I sort of thought that.
Yeah.
Acrimonious.
Yes, I like that. We got to use that. That could be the next album.
So, that's a constagnant word. You're asking, at the point of getting back together for the reunion, what was the state of...
Yeah, was it difficult for you to get back together? Had there been a healing process, or was it difficult? Did it take you ages, or did it happen fairly
Now,
quickly?
you're talking about the fellas in the time.
Yeah,
was
you
There was
boys.
no
You boys.
acrimonia amongst...
Yes.
We didn't break up
Amongst-
because of...
Amongst the corpuscles.
Amongst the corpuscles
Okay.
at hand.
Right. So as Jerome was just saying there, you didn't break up because of yourselves. It was
No.
because of the
No,
outside
no.
thing going at the time. Right. So it was easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too easy.
So you made up your mind you were going to make an album. You go into the studio. Did you then all have songs ready, or did you do it all from scratch?
It's pretty much from scratch. We knew some things that we wanted to do. I mean, we knew what we wanted to do with the record, which was basically start the record from where we had began. And we had songs that were written 7 years ago during sound checks was where we wrote most of our songs, doing jam sessions. So we had songs from back then. We knew that we wanted to showcase Jesse a lot more on the record, a lot more of his guitar playing. And we knew that we wanted to keep the original time sound happening, So those were kind of what we went for, when we did the album. Try to keep that kind of where the time was, where it is now, and hopefully the future.
Now, ain't that more like it? Oh, that's so nice. I think I'm about at the peak of my erotica.
shaking, body floating. I know that's right. All the women spend money on. Lots of burning dolls in here. Got to get me some. Make up my mind. I got to pick me one. Here's another coming out. It's a mass hysteria. Wild, chaotic, think about erotic. There's a riot going on. Please, romantic, dancing in a panic. We call it pandemonium. Call it pandemonium. Call it pandemonium. This place is out of control from all the excitement. Yeah. I don't like it anymore. I like 'em hot with firecracker shapes, bodybuilder clothes, so gigolos like me. What's the dance floor? Don't take it now. You don't happen to have some liniment with you. Turn around. Let me look at you. Take it off. Chaotic, think about erotic. There's a riot going on. Real romantic, dancing in a panic. We call it pandemonium. Call it pandemonium. Chaotic, think about erotic. There's a riot going on. Real romantic, dancing in a panic. We call it pandemonium. Call it pandemonium. Call it pandemonium. Oh, hey, pandemonium, this thing. Oh, shake, pandemonium, huh? They burning, they burning, they burning. They on fire. They burning, they burning, they burning. They on fire. Hey, pandemonium, y'all sing. Yeah. Y'all shake, pandemonium, yeah. I'm back, the aristocratic black. My whip ain't got no crack, but I got a hell of a bang. I'm back, the aristocratic black. My whip ain't got no crack, but I got a hell of a bang. America, I'm back, the aristocratic black. My whip ain't got no crack, but I got a hell of a bang. I'm back, the aristocratic black. My whip ain't got no crack, but I got a hell of a bang.
Right now, most of the guys in the band have got different things to do, like Morris and Jesse have had solo careers, Jerome's been acting, of course you and Terry have been doing production and stuff, so I suppose we also have to make the assumption that you did this because you really wanted to do it, because it must have screwed up a lot of schedules to do this.
Absolutely.
Sure did. I got Alexander trying to hunt me down now. Man, when we gonna finish that album, Jam?
Now, again, because of this commitment thing, I'm actually surprised that you actually went ahead and did the tour.
The tour?
Yeah.
The tour?
Did we do a tour?
Yeah, we did.
Special for
Two-
that?
two dates.
Oh, yes, we did 2 dates.
2 dates.
What?
Absolutely.
I heard there was a rumour you did some in the States as well. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, we
Was it
did.
two out there as well?
No, you know what we did? We put together a show for the Warner Brothers Record Convention in San Francisco, and we put a show, just a kind of a medley of songs, so to speak, a greatest hits medley.
Absolutely.
And when we were coming over here, we were coming over to do some television and a few things, but we weren't going to play live. And it was just kind of a last-minute thing where they said, you guys should play live while you're over there. And we said, great, let's do it. And so we did. but we just did 45 minutes. We did our 45-minute medley of
Yeah,
of
because
hits.
that was going to be our next question. Why only 45 minutes? Because it was so brilliant. And then and it said outside on the theatre, 45 minutes of the time.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, you said, well, we've done 45 minutes and we're off. And all the credits in there going,
No,
yeah,
we
okay,
did
well,
50 minutes.
they'll be back in a minute.
We had to go.
Yeah.
No, it was really something that wasn't planned. And it was interesting because we talked to the promoter and everybody about it. And we wanted people to know that that's what we were going to do. I mean, it wasn't really, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek, but it was really serious. I mean, that's really all we knew. We really weren't prepared to play live, but we really wanted to.
And even if we were prepared to play live, it's like, this is Morris.
Hi, Morris.
Hello. It's like I always like to say, it's just like having an encounter with a woman. You like to leave her wanting.
That's a good way, Governor.
So tell us now about the movie. What's the basic plot, Jerome, of the movie?
Basic plot is the time is cool when we're running things. That's all I'm going to say.
So are we under orders not to give anything
No,
away?
allow me to elaborate on what Jerome just said. The plot is basically, in a sense, it's a sequel to Purple Rain. So we've all grown to
Maturity.
We're more mature,
Yeah, so if we're
older, wiser,
exactly,
cuter,
so
pretty fine, handsome, whatever.
So we've sort of graduated. See, no, that's the answer.
Graduated?
Yeah, in Purple
that the
Rain
word?
we were small time whatevers,
Yeah.
Small-time blokes.
blokes. And in Graffiti Bridge, we've grown to these mature. Now we run things. We control an area called Seven Corners, which is actually
Four corners.
Four corners.
Four corners.
But it sounds more exciting to call it
Seven corners.
And
7 corners, but only 4 clubs.
exactly.
There's the Glam Slam,
Exactly.
Princess Club,
Right.
and what's Melody's club called?
Melody Cool.
Melody Cools. I knew that. Melody Cool. That's Mavis Staples.
What's George Clinton's club called?
Clinton's Place?
I knew that.
Clinton's house?
One of the
House
two.
Place? Clinton's
You
whatever.
have to check the records.
Clinton's Club.
What's
whatever.
the Times Club called?
Pandemonium.
Oh Lord. Anyways, we're running things, and everybody answers
We
to
own
us.
controlling
We own
interest.
controlling interest in
All
every
every
club,
club.
in all the clubs in Seven
Except
Corners
corners.
except for the kids.
Which is Glam Slam.
Right.
And after we bulldoze him,
We're on it all.
I forgot how.
No, that wasn't bulldoze. It was after we...
Bogart him.
Right.
We're on it all.
We own it all. Anyways, they all answer to us, and we sort of run things by way of sometimes force.
Never bodily harm, though.
Never
Never
No,
bodily
no.
harm.
A few gentle words, maybe.
Few
Yeah.
gentle words and lots of property damage.
Good selective
damage.
gentle
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
So during the film, as with Purple Rain, do you get a lot of chance to get film playing and stuff like that? Or you're acting as this, as it were?
Acting.
Acting.
We actors.
We're acting.
We're acting.
But we have 4 songs in the movie, too.
Yeah, great
It's
dramatic
heard on
actors
the
in our own right.
Graffiti Bridge soundtrack.
And even a few a few tracks.
Oh, and a
off
few
of our
tracks from the Pandemonium album. Right.
album.
Right.
As background.
Background.
Now,
In
I heard the film
Panama.
was shot in 36 days. Is that true? That sounds pretty quick.
Yeah, it was much.
It was shot in 36 days, and it's been about 36 weeks to edit it. So somewhere... I
So
don't
they
know
never
what-
turned the camera off, right?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah. No, they shot a lot of extra stuff. They really did.
Right.
You truly know it. You look good. Trying your best to show it. If I were you, I would. True love and affection. These are nice. But when a money man walks in the room, girl, you look more than twice. You look once, you look twice. Can I rap to your sugar tonight? Donald Trump black version. Maybe that's what you need. A man that will feel your every wish, your every dream. Donald Trump black version. Come on, take a chance. Your disposition so kind. You're never mean. Girl, you're too good to be true. But last night when you were asleep, you slept big time. I heard you. You said your favorite color was green. So guess what? Donald Trump black version. Maybe that's what you need. A man that fulfills your every wish, your every dream. Donald Trump black version. Come on, take a chance. 1990s love affair. The real romance. Look here, baby. I ain't trying to be 90 proof, but a super strong woman, she needs a super strong dude. Sweet words of love are helpful, but what goes a lot farther than that? $100 dinner at Adriano's, a brand new coat or a brand new hat. Yes, I can do this. Maybe that's what you need. Come on, take a dance. Your every wish, your every dream. I can do it, your every dream, baby. Come on, take a chance and meet so many things, so many things. I want to buy you things. Because I want all the other girls to bug. My name is Morris, baby, and I dig you. And when I dig somebody, they say done. They say done, baby. I ain't got much to need.
You guys, obviously, from the movies that you've been in, you know, Morris, you've been in Purple Rain, and of course the new one, and Jerome did Under the Cherry Moon. You guys seem to adapt to acting very well. Now, do you see this as an extension of the stage show, which is also obviously very theatrical, with particularly Morris and Jerome bouncing off each other quite a lot, or has acting always been something you wanted to have a bash at anyway?
Well, I think acting is something that I've always wanted to have a bash at, as you put it.
Yeah.
So well put. But no, it's definitely, for me, an extension of the stage show, because that's where it all started.
Yeah, it's
you know.
definitely an extension.
Yeah.
And it's something that I didn't know I possessed.
Right.
But now I know I got it, so I'm going to use it.
I'm surprised after Cherry Moon you didn't go straight into more acting straight away.
Well, my concentration was on something else at that time. But
Right.
now it's more towards that now.
So are you trying to say that your corpuscles
My corpuscles.
had other aspirations?
And throw me a life raft.
No, you know what? I'll tell you something. Just sitting back as the non-actor of this threesome.
Right.
Okay, but no, really, it's interesting watching these guys work, because they really are actors. You know, we all kind of played ourselves in the movie, but these guys acted, and it was interesting. You know, after Cherry Moon, Jerome took a bunch of acting classes because he realized, as he said, this is what I'm going to do. And I want to be really good at it, as Morris did also. And it really shows in this movie. I mean, it's to me, it's light years ahead acting-wise between Cherry Moon for Jerome and Purple Rain for Morris. It's no, really, it shows. So.
And so what about this new sitcom I also hear you're involved in?
Yeah, it's something that, has been doing well back in the good old U.S. of A. It's been, holding its, own as far as ratings are concerned.
We're trying to get the name changed to the Morris Day Show, though.
Right.
Yes, I think
Makes
that'd be more
sense.
It's a big new attitude now.
Is this why you moved to LA and left these guys back in Minneapolis?
No, these guys are...
Man.
No, man, I'm
Hey,
sorry
why'd you
about
leave us,
that, man.
man?
Well, man, I've been meaning to tell y'all, man. Actually, these guys are a lot stronger than I am. I'm too fragile. I can't handle those cold winters. I was at my breaking point, and I had to exchange my winter coat for
Swimming costume.
yeah,
Pair of thongs.
yeah, not thongs, pimp socks.
Yeah, we played a dirty trick on Morris, though, because we recorded the album in the winter. In fact, Morris spent Christmas up in Minneapolis.
Now, the image of the group is seriously, seriously sharp. The way you guys portray yourselves, you know, on film, in stills, you know, the way you do the stage show. Do you have trouble carrying that off? I mean, Jerome or Morris, while you're moving around Minneapolis or LA, are people expecting you to be exceptionally sharp all the time?
Not only that, they expect us to be exceptionally on all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, they see you run to us in public or whatever, and it's like, can I get your autograph? Okay. Can we take a picture? Can you do that laugh? No, man.
Hey, man, can you do that laugh?
You know, can you get out of my face?
Okay, now, I think this is probably the worst question I've written down to ask you guys.
No.
Let me read it first. Give me that paper. Let me read it first. Wait.
Will you do another one straight away, or are you going to go back and do your solo things for a while and rethink again, or how do you think it'll work out now? Now, that's got you
That's
silence.
a tough one. You know what? Let me
shut them all up. I can't believe it.
We're really, it's you know, I feel personally, Jimmy Jam speaking.
Jimmy Jam feels
that it's going to be really hard to walk away from this.
Yeah, that's touchy.
No, it really is. It's been so fun just doing this. The past 2 weeks we've done, you know, a few shows, but just have been together a lot. And it was hard when the rest of the fellas left. It's just the three of us here now. But I mean, it was hard when, you know, Jesse and Bean and Monty and Terry left. It was hard. So I mean, I can't imagine not being around the fellas, you know. I mean, I realize we all have our careers that we're going to have to do, but I can't imagine staying apart for a long time.
Right. So you feel good about it anyway, but the live thing probably just juiced it up even more.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
absolutely. And I feel the same way. This is Morris speaking. I like to go back to that encounter with the woman analogy. You know, even though I left her wanting, I still like to go back.
Okay, well, listen, thank you very, very much for coming in and joining us today.
Thank you.
And
Thanks,
we wish
Jeff.
you luck with Pandemonium and the tour and everything, and come back and play some more gigs.
Definitely.
Right on, Jeff.
Yeah.
We give you a front row seat.
That's right. I'll be there.
Look, isn't that Morris stay over there? Who cares? Girl, is he still going out with Tracy? She should dump him. I wish she would, because I think he is so cute. Girl, please. Do you think he would go out with me? Here he comes.
Band. I don't know. It's just a thing with, if I see something that I like, I have to go for it. And I like what I see, baby. Come here. I got real bored on a Friday night. I couldn't find a damn thing to do. So I pulled out a suit about the same color as my BMW. I drove to the party and I stepped on in to see what I could see. Everybody knew what I was looking for. I was looking for some company. That's right. Check out. Checking everything in sight. And you know that talking about check out. I got the cash, I got the ride. Oh no. Got to make some love tonight. And you know I got the look. I saw a real fine face in by the bar. She looked kinda all alone. So I slid on over and I asked her name. The cellar was bad to the bone. I showed her my stash and I kissed her cheek. The only kind of rap it takes. She knew I was bad when I tripped into my ride. She said,
How much money do you make?
let's just say there's more money you'll ever see in your lifetime. Checking everything in sight. I'm talking about the check out. Oh, got to make some love tonight. Check it. Talking about the check out. Check it. I'm talking about the check out. I took her to my crib and I laid her down. Her body felt kinda right. Maybe I was wrong, but what the hell? I figured that was what she liked. I said, baby, don't get too comfortable, cause I really like to sleep alone. Leave your number on the table by my data bank. I love you, but you got to go. What? You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Checking everything inside. I'm talking about the jerk out. Yeah. Got to make some love tonight. All night. Jerk out. What's your number, girl?
jerking everything inside. The master of the jerk out. Hey, oh, got to make some love tonight. I gotta make some love. Talking about that. Jerk out. Jerk it. Talking about the jerk out. Hey, oh, got to make some love tonight. I gotta make some love. Talking about that. Jerk out. Jerk it. Talking about the jerk out. Terry. So nasty. Cut him, Jesse. Sexy lady. Oh, that's right. Jerking everything inside. You look so satisfied.
Morris Day, Jimmy Jam, and Jerome Benton from The Time. It was great to have them in Radio 1, definitely. The Time album is called Pandemonium. The 3 tracks we played you this evening were indeed Pandemonium, Donald Trump Black Version, and in the background, Jerk Out, which is also their current single. Also Time tracks on the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack, and I'm sure many of you out there will go and see the movie. Just after 9 o'clock here on Radio 1 FM.
Y'all ready for this?
This is the DE68 Hey channel.